Welcome to Role ConTROLL on this beautiful Tuesday. Well, was beautiful. It's now rainy.
Kind of
What?
beautiful. It's hotter than hell most of the day.
I was saying, not once beautiful.
It wasn't like 97, so
with 100-degree heat index.
Progress.
I can handle heat now, so it was really nice for me. But welcome everybody. So we're gonna do a quick little recap from, I guess, all of the weeks previously. Our heroes were in a town. It got sieged by goblins. They took all the kids. They tracked down the goblins with the kids. Destroyed a warlock kind of magey type of dude. Then they unleashed real technical, yeah. Then they unleashed a baby pit fiend, which they were able to slay, and then it turned into an orb. And then our other member of the group, Ryan, aka Sai, decided it'd be a good idea to grab that orb, and it expanded and then collapsed, and he was gone. So the party then went back to the town, found that they were having money issues with the local government, and they were insisting on getting their yearly taxes, and the city was just burned down by the goblins, so they had almost nothing. Through a loan from mostly our friendly Wick, the town was able to pay those taxes, or at least they gave them the money, and all that stuff happened, and they went to get help for the town. They located a wizard by the name of Olzu, and he said for his help, basically they would have to go and clear out a cavern, and our heroes just killed a couple skeletons and zombies, and are now in kind of the first room of the little cavern. So we're gonna resume and hand it back to you guys. So, or unless we want to do intros.
I guess we could. Do I still have? Is it within that hour? Do I still have advantage on stealth because of the coin, or is it past an hour?
Yeah, it's been.
There you go.
Yay!
I think you guys just went in pretty quick, so
Okay.
yeah, you still have it.
Good.
It was a fairly short fight, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check.
Just depends on the short rest.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
It's usually an hour, so.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess I don't have.
Hey, you get it again.
Okay.
Done. We fixed it.
And one last little thing I'd like to say is please make sure to follow us. Click that follow button. It really helps us. If we can get enough followers, then we can start getting that sub button, which can mean wonders for us and upgrades and all that stuff.
It means we get to sit when we're at the other place where we do this.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Chairs.
Yeah, chairs would be really nice.
We're pretty basic. We don't have chairs.
Please let us sit while we do this. Stop torturing us.
There's the guy who sits.
Hey, you're sitting right now. Oh yeah, I do sit. Hey, I makeshift my own chair. I grab one of his tiny chairs and I put a bunch of comforter blankets and stuff on it so I can sit on top of all that and barely be there. But I'm gonna shoot off you guys. You guys are in after going down some steps, going down a long kind of tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got hit with a trap with their natural one, and
Was that me? Did
yeah,
I roll?
Yeah,
that
okay.
was you.
I was gonna say, that wasn't me.
Oh, right, yeah, because I took some damage, and I obviously didn't take any damage in a fight.
And so now you guys decided to kind of chill in the graveyard, essentially. So there you go.
Underground graveyard.
Yep.
So, just to lay out the room for us a little bit, we have an altar in the middle,
So-
and then graves around it.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
kind of like
there's another room.
There's a hallway.
Yeah.
a hallway that the skeletons you feared away ran down, and they came back after a minute. But
I threw a lot of my stuff at them.
and
You missed the last.
I don't think we want to know about your stuff.
then there are a couple lines of just graves and plaques and whatnot. None of the names you seem to recognize, Wick, when you were looking around.
Okay.
Well, I'm definitely getting the feeling that there's some necromantic, voodoo-y, evil-y stuff going on.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of having to deal with that.
It's a change of pace.
It is. Maybe for you.
You've dealt with this before?
Prior to meeting him. I usually punch things that are alive.
For reals, like the first time. The first alive.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm there. I've watched the fights.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's really nothing for it except to go see who else is down the hallway.
Yeah, we're supposed to clear it out, so...
Yeah. If you want, I can go ahead and look and try not to get hit by a trap.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't trigger a trap again.
I mean, you dealt with that trap pretty well.
After she got hit with it.
You don't think you could find it?
Probably not.
Oh.
Not exactly the most observant if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start down the hallway.
Okay. In any particular manner?
I'm going to sneak down the hallway
Sneaking down
while
the hallway.
paying attention to things that might attack me.
Why don't you roll a stealth and perception check?
Both of them. Apologize if this is really close to the mic, by the way. That is a 17 for stealth.
Okay.
And a... Are we in the mountains?
You're in it.
You are
Yeah.
in a mountain.
This is
Look
kind
at
of
it,
like
mountainous
mountainous
terrain.
terrain. For my favorite terrain.
Sure.
That's a 21 for perception. It would
Okay.
have been a 19, so it doesn't...
You got it. Alright, so how far ahead are you going to go?
How long is... Can I tell how long this hallway is? I mean, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh, you can't see the end right now.
Okay. So I'll go probably at least like 40 or 50 feet down the hallway.
Okay.
I'll be chilling first in line, 40 feet behind her.
Okay.
Be right by Guevara, in case I need to disable another trap.
I guess I'm behind.
Alright, cool. So after you go about 20 or so feet, you see that the hallway juts to the right at the end.
Okay. I kind of turn and I say, okay, turn to the right. We can move forward a little. And then, so I assume they're following me and I keep going.
Okay.
Peek around the...
You don't
Okay.
notice anything out of the ordinary down this hallway.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I threw it back to.
You peek around the right and you see after about 40 feet, it opens up into a bigger room.
Okay. Do I see anything in this room just at a quick glance, or no?
You can see that there's some more graves and some statues looking like things.
Okay. At that point, I will turn around, go find them wherever they are, and say, "Looks like we got more graveyard. Y'all ready for this?"
I really don't want to disturb more heroes. This is supposed to be them resting.
I mean, we're not the ones disturbing them.
Well, if we don't go in, then they don't wake up.
Then they'll wake up for somebody else, and then the hero gets to know that while he was dead, he killed some innocent people. At least we're like potentially equipped to deal with it.
Yeah, right now they're not who they were. The people who they were are dead.
Well, yes, but this is still their final resting place.
Right. But we can't let them be undead because that's not as nice.
Generally, heroes prefer to be either dead or alive, and not, in fact, somewhere in the mushy middle.
Tomorrow, which would you rather be? Undead or dead? Dead.
I like to be alive.
I agree
I
with
should have expected
Tomorrow.
that answer.
Yeah, I don't know what you thought you were gonna get.
If I ever do die, you can raise me back to alive again. Not as a skeleton.
Well,
I don't know that.
a skeleton's not nearly beefy enough. You'd have to be like a zombie or something with some meat to you.
Well, but when you're a zombie, the meat kind of just slops off eventually.
Then you become a skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with this hypothetical situation anymore.
All right, let's. But seriously, on your guard. It looks like we're gonna have the same graveyard stitch coming up here.
Great.
Is there any way we could go through without triggering them?
It's possible.
If we run really, really quick,
Could you just
Or
throw
really,
me?
really quiet.
I could try.
Please don't.
I mean, you suggested.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were asking.
It was
Is gnome tossing legal in this area?
It's a
of
plan.
the Empire?
If you get a license. Gotta be a professional to throw gnomes around.
I have never tossed gnomes before.
Maybe if we just stick to the sides?
Did they come out of the side?
No, they came out from their graves. If we stick to where there aren't graves, then maybe we don't wake them up.
Maybe we just stand over them and wait for them and then just smash them when they come out. Like a gopher.
I'm not sure there's any way we're getting out of. I mean, the whole point of this is to clear this out. So if they're gonna wake up, we want to wake them up.
No, if we kill the necromancer, wouldn't that end his spell?
I haven't dealt with a necromancer directly. I've dealt with the skeletons. So I don't know for sure.
I mean, you're the one who's the most educated out of any of us.
Would I know if we kill a necromancer, it would end the spell?
My experience is with like forest creatures.
From what you know, that's the conclusion you would draw.
You can certainly try.
Some spells do something, some spells do others.
Alright, well, all aboard the Camaro Express as he throws us all across this room.
I'd love to watch him throw you guys. That'd be fun.
I wouldn't. I spar with him enough, and it usually doesn't end well for me.
This is true.
How like wide is this room?
You don't know right now.
I can't see the walls.
Did you walk in?
Oh no!
Because to me, you just walk back.
That's true. That's true. I really just want to know if it's possible for me to like parkour across the wall.
Just only step on the tombstones. Not
I'm
the
not sure
graves.
stepping on the tombstones would make it any better than stepping on the graves. Like, just throw that out there.
It's probably not the most beneficial.
Maybe let's try not to wake them up.
Okay. Feel free to demonstrate how that will work.
I'm going to
You
take
want
out my axe.
me?
Preemptively.
I mean,
And I take my pen or my book and I just hit my armor.
Click, 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 click. I don't think that's the best idea.
well, we have to get you across eventually. Might as well be first.
I give you my lucky coin, right?
Yeah?
Can I just start
It's
walking
lucky.
towards it?
Yeah, I feel like it's
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to start walking in.
Alright.
Walking in. Well, I can't really see properly. I
Yeah.
have my axe with like glowing light. I'm just going to start walking.
Come on,
Okay.
please be careful!
You have to make it around the bend, and then
Yeah.
it's another 40 feet.
Yeah, I'm just
So
going to keep walking.
Wick runs after
Unless someone like really wants me to stop, I'm just going to keep
Wick
walking.
runs after you.
With
Okay.
face or Enna face palms and follows at a distance.
you just kind
I
of tell
just
me when you
follow.
make that 40 feet and what
Yeah,
you're doing.
okay. I'm 40 feet. I'm standing at the doorway just looking in with my axe.
Yeah, Wick
If anything
stop.
moves,
No,
I'm just going to start
stop.
whacking it. I don't
Okay.
even care.
Cool. So what
A
you
child
see?
emerges from behind the grave.
I can't see this. Get my
Orphan
axe.
tomorrow.
Okay, Keyleth. All right, so you walk in. You can't see the entire room. It's a little bit bigger than the previous one,
Sure.
because the people with dark vision can see a little bit better. But you can see that there is a rather large mausoleum in the center, and then it is surrounded by graves, and then around the edges of the entire room are, well, as far as you can see, statues of warriors in different poses, like blocking or standing at attention or whatever, and they're all kind of pointing at this mausoleum.
Kamara?
I will gingerly walk into the room.
Like Wick uselessly puts her arm out like, no, please,
Just
no.
get
Things start coming out of the ground and run back down the hall.
I just calmly walk an arrow and stand back wherever I can get line of sight on him.
Just
Okay.
give me
I
one
prep
Usually-
sacred flame.
please, Kamara.
I'm going to essentially prep. If something comes, I'm going to hit it and then start running.
Running away, or
Yes.
okay.
Back into the hallway. I
How
just
how
came
far
out
are
of-
you approaching? You tell me. So it's the statues are on the outside. You kind of coming up. There are two statues. There's probably about 10 feet of kind of just like cobblestone, and
Sure.
then a line of graves, and there is kind of like a little bridge that goes over them. Another bunch of cobblestone, and then the mausoleum in the middle.
I gotcha. I'll walk up to like the first grave in front of me and take my foot and kind of do one of these things at it. Like a testing.
Stomping on the grave.
Nothing happens.
Looks clear.
Okay, bro, we got that already now.
When you shout "looks clear,"
Roll initiative.
you hear movement inside the mausoleum.
There's something inside the mausoleum.
So it's not clear.
In the mausoleum.
The door to the mausoleum now slowly gets pushed open.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna run back into the
Having
hallway.
a strike.
Just like
You're just
straight
gonna
up,
start
like 40
running?
feet, just gone.
As
Into
soon
the hallway.
as he's in, I use minor illusion to make it look like there's just dirt wall, stone wall, whatever the wall is.
Okay.
So that there's
Just
not a hole.
extend the wall.
Yeah, I use minor illusion to replicate the wall, so that we can't be seen in the hallway.
Okay.
Nice.
And what did you two do?
I'm prepping an arrow, so
Okay.
I have it ready to attack whenever something is visible.
And I've got Sacred Flame ready.
Okay. You as you're running away,
Yeah.
you hear a voice chuckle, "Cowards," and then go and close the door again behind him.
Nice.
Clara.
Hey, Chucklehead,
Aww.
come on out. We got a date.
You?
Yeah, with him.
Oh, that's
Or
weird.
them.
Okay.
I don't know. Sounded like a deep voice chuckle, so probably he.
Apparently we have a date with you.
We have a date with the demon.
Kavaro, you have an axe date with this person. Go. They'll be sad if you don't, swipe right with your axe.
Don't swipe left, the NPC.
Is anything coming from the mausoleum?
Door
No
closed.
response. Okay, I'll walk back into the room.
Okay. Still nothing happens.
I'm gonna go kind of, like slower, because like I know that there's something there, and I don't want to just walk at it like an idiot. So I'm gonna walk at it like an idiot.
Kavaro look like an idiot.
I'm gonna get to like where that bridge starts over.
Okay.
The little deal.
Once you put your
Sure,
foot
like,
on
yeah.
the bridge, the door opens back up.
Can I see him?
Sure.
I'm right behind Clara this whole time.
Yeah, I'm pretty close behind.
Okay, you guys are behind.
I stayed back.
Yeah, well, you
Y'all
have a
have
range
range
attack.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm pretty much doing the behind Cavaro.
Which is right behind
Who are you?
I'll give you one chance to leave.
Well, that wasn't answering the question.
What she said.
Turn around now. Or face the consequences.
You should really let them rest.
What she said.
Like the mouthpiece of our group.
I'm not really sure what to do.
I have a plus 3 to charisma.
Hold on, Kavaro.
You ended up as the face.
You guys are looking at a hooded figure in front of you, and it's a pretty thick covering, but you can see that it's kind of a bluish skin, and it doesn't look like a corpse or something that's decaying. It looks like a healthy thing.
Can I insight
With,
check?
like,
What are you
color
looking
hair.
for an insight?
We can't see that. We can't.
How far away is he from me?
Probably 25 feet.
Do I have line of
It's,
sight
I
for an
want
area?
an insight check to see if he's like. I want to know
Yes.
if this figure is actually somebody trying to protect the dead or the person who's raising them.
Okay. Roll an insight.
Also, at
Jesus.
the moment of a threat or a threatening motion, like an arm coming up or something, like I'm gonna cast the Sacred Flame.
That's
Okay.
a 6.
The best you can tell, seems like a stand-up citizen. But what on earth is a stand-up citizen doing down here? So you shoot.
I shoot.
Oh, I was gonna talk.
And that's not a natural 20, but a 20. Or
Okay.
sorry, a 22.
Okay.
It hit.
I'm gonna run up and grapple him. I'm going to charge him and then wrap my arms around him.
All right, we're gonna do these things. So, what is your cue? The arrow flying over your head?
No, I actually had him roll a d20 to see what I was going to do at that moment.
Okay. So, what is the orders of operation here? Because you guys
I
are
had mine
both.
like ready to go. Like as soon as I saw him, I don't really care what Wick is talking about. So.
So I just need to know who acts first and
I
doing
know
what.
first.
The arrow's probably going first.
First,
while I'm running.
second,
Yeah.
third,
Okay.
depending on if he retaliates, which I'm gonna assume he's going to.
Because I don't want to hurt him.
Did that hit?
Yeah.
11 piercing. Actually, roll max damage.
Nice. Okay, so you launch an arrow, flies through, and it just catches him right in the shoulder, and he gets knocked back a second, and then you see that he whips out two short swords, and a red barrier erupts from him. It doesn't encompass you. It encompasses about 15 feet out. Your sacred flame hits and then dissipates.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least I got max damage and before you put on the barrier.
Guys, I don't think he's who we're looking for.
Well, while you're doing this,
I'm running at the barrier.
Yeah.
as you're charging the barrier, he just holds his hands out like this, and the swords start to spin and speed up and speed up and speed up as he's holding both of them. You charge and hit the barrier, and it's a thick thing. You can try and strike against it, but it stops you in your
If it stops,
charge.
I'm probably terrified, and then I will turn around the other direction.
All right.
Screw this magic stuff.
Yeah.
Really cool. Kind of terrifying, but really cool.
So he spins these, and then he brings them back in towards himself, and then they each erupt lightning from them, and they strike the ground around you guys. He brings them back, sheathes them. The circle goes away and encompasses him, and he disappears.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm impressed or terrified.
You can be both. They're not mutually exclusive.
I'm both impressed and terrified.
Why don't you roll a...
I-
No, actually.
I
Roll a perception with disadvantage.
think he might be someone protecting the heroes.
The fact that he didn't retaliate, it makes
That's
me
an
angry
8.
now.
Okay.
The other
you-
one was an 18, but...
I'd like to go up to the mausoleum.
Okay. So yeah, that all goes away, and then you start to hear rumbling from beneath, and kind of the familiar up through the ground.
Nope, we're both wrong.
Oh
You see two kind of mostly decayed arms pop up, and right behind you to where the bridge is.
Yeah.
So you charge up. You guys just stood on the other side of the bridge, correct?
I was right behind him.
Okay, so you both came up with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so then behind you guys, you hear a lot of as multiple bones from different corpses congeal into start forming a bigger creature right behind you guys. And
no.
so now we're going to have to roll initiative.
That was really
Not
cool.
too bad.
You're all really badly.
Oh, great.
Hey, tomorrow.
It wasn't the one, it was the 19.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, the one's facing me. I don't know if the nice was sarcastic or...
All right, 20 to 25.
20.
20, Kavaro.
You have a +1 initiative?
Yeah, I have 12 dex.
True.
15 to 19.
16.
16.
15. Sorry, I forgot my addition.
Okay, I gotta spell your name right. W-I-K. Or W-I-C?
CWIC.
W-I-C. I always put W-I-C-K. Okay. I
Not
gotta stop
Caleb.
She's
doing
not
that.
a candle, yo.
I know, right?
She's not a candle.
And then we got Mr. Valchar. And what do you have?
I rolled a 6.
A 6.
Yep.
You rolled a 6, but what's your initiative?
Oh no, I got a 6.
Oh, okay, you got a 6.
Yep,
Cool.
I got a 6. That plus 3 really came in handy there.
Ooh. I was like, wow, you rolled the 6. Wait, you don't have a deck? Oh, okay.
No, I rolled a
Dex
3. Yeah.
All right. So what you guys see behind you three, and in front of you,
Yep.
is a large. It looks like a minotaur skeleton made up of like 4 corpses of bones. So it's like 2 bones and 2 bones, where normally would just be 1 human bone. So this big thing has a giant axe made of other bones that it pulls up.
Out of character, this is sweet. In
This is terrifying.
In character, god damn it.
In character, I'm going to turn around slowly and be like,
I feel like in character Wick turns around and then looks at this thing that's probably a good 4 times her size and just goes, yeah, okay.
And then at the corners of each one has an individual that comes out of them. So it's those 3.
So from our perspective, it's we turn around, it's the minotaur-looking thing, and behind are the 2.
So you guys are here. It's the minotaurs behind you, and then the other 2 are over here, and then Enna's kind of over here.
Okay.
Did we see a hall on the other side of the room?
I don't think we ever went around the mausoleum.
You guys didn't go around the mausoleum yet.
Okay. Can't see it from where we are. That's what I was wondering.
Yep.
So yeah, that brings us to Kavaro.
Yeah. How far away is one of the little dudes? Can I run to him?
Yeah, you could run to either one.
Yeah.
You just got to tell me
I'm
which
gonna run
side.
to the dude towards my right.
So you're turning around to your right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I rolled a mighty 9.
9.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Get it, skeleton. For 11 damage.
Oof. Awesome. So you just hack it, and it cuts deep. Any human or live creature would be dead, but you're able to pull it out with a little bit of pus and
Gross.
junk on it.
Gross.
You're such an inherently gross word.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Wick?
If you can hear us, we're not here to hurt them or disturb them. I'd really rather not have to fight heroes.
There's no response.
We're fighting heroes. That's what we're doing.
I'm gonna yell, they're not heroes, they're skeletons. Just smack them.
I will take my rapier and stab the big thing.
All right, you got to move probably about 10 feet, and then you can go.
Okay, I move
Attack
10
it.
feet and
Sure.
stab the big thing. For a whole 10 to hit.
That's gonna miss. You're gonna go right through where there should be.
Tiny.
Flesh would be there normally, but you just went through it. Anything else?
I mean, I already tried to persuade them and nothing happened, so.
Yeah, Valchar.
I'm probably gonna run up and try and stab it with a dagger.
Okay, go for it. The big thing.
No, I don't have it. What's that?
Which one are you going for? The bigger thing
Big
or the?
dude.
Okay.
Is your chance of divinity long or short rest?
It's long.
I'll check. You do
Oh.
your
Yeah,
thing,
you
I'll
just
check.
take your turn.
Okay. It is 17 plus
That'll hit.
4.
That's pretty good.
Got a good.
It's short or long.
Is it short or long?
Yes, so you do have back.
Sweet. I will do that next turn then. It is going to be 6 damage.
All right.
Yes.
This thing, the big skeleton is going to turn toward. Well, not turn. It's just gonna. What would it do? Yeah, it's just gonna swing at the thing that. Oh shoot! No, it'll swing at the thing standing right in front of it. Little Wick right there. It's gonna take its big axe and just come straight down on you.
My bad.
Oof. That'll be 12.
Misses.
That'll miss. That's its turn. Enna.
Alright.
It's gonna roar in frustration.
So we've got Kavaro. So the one that Kavaro like smashed?
Yeah.
How is it like falling apart or is it still looking pretty good?
It looks like it took some damage, but it doesn't have like facial features. It just he carved a big hole. You can see like half of its arm is drooping.
Okay.
It can still use it, but
Well, let's see if we can eliminate at least one person first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that one that Kavaro's on, and that is an 11 to hit
that'll hit.
for not very much damage for 5 piercing damage
Okay.
this time.
Arrow just it actually just goes right through it. It just takes like a heap of flesh with it, and it just kind of smashes against the back wall.
Charming.
Yeah, wonderful.
That's it for me. Actually, I'm gonna back up as far as I can and still see everything. So, however far that is.
Well, you're kind of in the doorway, right?
Okay. So pretty much can't go any further and still see. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you could go further back and just see the large figure.
No, I want to see the whole thing.
Okay.
She's too much of a strategist.
All right. Sounds good. The thing is going to attack you.
Yeah.
Right up on it. 19.
Yep.
Rage? No, I haven't rage.
You're out of bridges.
Rage is only long rest.
For 7. Ouch.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
Good thing I have a spell left.
So do I.
The other thing is going to, I think, who's closest? It's going to run over at Velchar.
Sweet.
You're just the closest thing to it. That's not very good. That's a 12.
That's not gonna hit.
All right.
Yay.
It's going to come over and try to bite you, and you just get out of the way.
No.
Kavaro,
You an undead bite.
I am going
Terrible
to
breath.
swing at him.
go for it.
11
That'll
That's
hit.
like Cooler Inch Dorito breath.
for 10 damage.
Awesome. You'll smash it, and you'll just cut right through it, and it'll fall to the ground, and just kind of recongeals a little bit, and then starts to like come back. Anything else?
I know.
If-
I think I know what's going on.
Mm.
Would Velchar know?
That's a good question. Would Valchar know? I think Wick probably would.
Oh
From
shit!
books.
Which player is completely oblivious though?
Here, I'll just come tell you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, whispers! Whispers!
D&D Beyond.
So, if you guys have not already followed us on Twitter,
Okay.
please go to twitter.com/rollcontrol and hit that follow
Yeah,
button.
Wick would know that for
We
sure.
will let
okay.
you know when we're going live, and we also post links to our YouTube playlist so you can catch up if you're behind.
And smash the follow button on here, Twitch. That helps
Yep,
us
on
immensely.
Twitch as well. Yes, please.
But yes.
Every time he says smash, it's not been my thing. Just
Come on, smash!
So yeah, I believe Valchar probably wouldn't because you focused on like being the manager or the wrestling.
yeah, I'm trying
You
to think
haven't-
of what would have been between leaving town and becoming the manager, because I've dealt with skeletons and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out if this would have been something I would have dealt with too.
Oh, a good way to solve this. Yes, you would know.
Sweet.
Oh, good.
I now know.
For my movement, can I drop my great axe and pull out my shield?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Well, you don't even need to. That's a free action if you're just gonna drop it. And
Yeah, we're gonna pull out my shield
okay.
Is that right?
and my hand axe.
Oh. That's not
What's
what
it?
I know, actually.
I think that's
You
what
would,
I know.
I mean, yeah, but that's not what I know.
That's my turn.
Okay, Wick.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Guys, you guys do realize these are zombies, right? Not skeletons. They're harder to kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would only apply to the 2 on the side.
Yeah.
Just
It's zombies and skeleton
Yeah.
figures.
Yes.
Okay.
I was projecting to the.
Right.
I'm really useless against these guys, but I guess I'm going to try and stab the really big thing again.
Go for it.
Oh, 22.
That's gonna hit.
Hell yeah. That's a D8. Holy crap. I haven't hit anything lately, so I don't have my dice ready. I never hit anything, guys. That's a whole 6 damage.
Nice.
Are you saying I should attack the other one?
Maybe you should focus on the zombie?
It's my thing.
It's your turn.
Sweet.
Alright.
So I'm actually, would I be able to see the zombie coming back together, or am I a little too distracted?
You would probably, you can roll perception if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
If you kind of like to look, or you could just, roll perception.
Perception. It's going to be a 10 to perception.
Okay, if you're taking the time a little bit out, you can look around and see that it would have been coming back.
Okay, because if no one said anything, I probably wouldn't have seen it. So, unless you've said anything.
Well, I pointed out that it was a zombie.
Okay, no, that's a good point. I will cast Sacred Flame at the zombie coming back together.
Dex save of 9.
That is going to hit. I'll make sure. I'm pretty sure it's a 8.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 damage.
5 radiant damage.
Gosh. I gotta grab my book for that one. I don't remember if radiant damage means anything.
If it's vulnerable or not.
Well, it wasn't vulnerable. It was, I thought, if you do a killing blow.
Yeah, it
of radiant.
depends. Yeah, some undead are vulnerable to radiant, and some, they don't have their regen after radiant.
1 second. 13.
Get that real
I
D&D
don't know the other
experience.
You know, it's half of this game is looking in books, so.
Quick just knows that they're zombies. And what that means. In terms of how hard they are to kill. Or how hard they can be to kill.
Because this would be a waste of a turn.
So yeah, you will kill it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I was looking at the words on
No.
your shoe.
That's what you would know.
Yep. Which is pretty much what I was thinking.
So the big guy's gonna swing again at you, Wick.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you.
And that's an 11.
Misses.
Pretty sure that's gonna miss.
Next, I'm gonna hit by an 11.
Enna's up.
Next it'll be
Alright, well,
production
having
instead of
gotten instructions from the most educated of the group, I will go after the big guy. 15?
I don't hit.
Okay. And that's 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Alright.
I'm down to 4 arrows, kids.
Oh
I
no.
might have to keep it melee.
Ooh.
Super weird.
Are you proficient with a crossbow?
I think I have all martial weapons. Simple and martial.
Cool, because I suck with mine.
Yeah.
Take
I
it.
have a crossbow bolt.
I have 20 crossbow bolts.
The
As long as it's
the
not that weird.
zombie will go after, try to bite you again.
Oh, don't do that.
Please don't.
Oh no.
For 19.
Ooh, I'm going to become a zombie now. See ya.
You need to get like
For
some violent or hand axes.
2 damage.
Sweet.
Stat.
I have my rapier.
And that is
No,
it.
wait.
We're gonna read Kavaro.
Yeah, so the thing in front of me just disintegrated.
Yeah, it's just a pile of mush now.
Yeah, so I guess I will put my shield and my hand axe away because the thing died, and I'll pick my axe back up and run at the big one. I don't think that'll take my whole turn, but
I'll give you your bonus action to put your stuff and grab your other weapon.
yeah,
Just because it's right there.
yeah, it's on.
And then you can move over. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll swing at it if I can.
Okay, sure.
The big one. 9. Jesus, I can't hit
Oof.
the damn thing.
9. That will not hit.
The second one.
Then Wick
Was it
will
less
be up.
money? Less
Okay.
money one.
It was
I'm
last 99.
gonna try to hit it again with my rapier.
For 21.
That'll hit.
What is this? Kavaro can't hit and Wick can?
5 damage.
All right.
To be fair, it's like everything this Kavaro can't hit and someone else can.
Valchar.
I'm gonna turn around and start fighting the zombie.
Go for it.
I'm gonna just continuously do Sacred Flame against it, knowing that
Okay.
it worked.
Sacred Flame, does that have any drawback if you're in melee range?
I don't think
'Cause
They
so.
do a dex
It's
save.
just a dex
so-
save.
yeah,
I don't think
it's
it's
not
an-
an
Oh, right, it's not a...
It's not an attack.
Yeah, it's not like a ranged attack.
Yeah, there's no attack to it. Okay. It'll fail.
Sweet. That'll be a mighty 3 damage.
Ooh. Blast!
Flame like radiant.
A piece of... A small piece of flesh just gets smothered, just smashed against the back wall.
Sweet.
The
The
target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw.
So that's even better.
the big guy is gonna just... this weird kind of gurgly, mad sound comes out of the... And he just could grab... It's gonna go and just try to just
And
chomp down on you. 20.
That hits.
Is that a natural 20?
No, not
Okay.
natural 20. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
This massive just bites down and you just tense up, but lets go, and then it... Yeah, that's gonna be its turn. And it's up.
Alright. So, are these two between me and the monster, or are they on the other side?
They're on the
of
other side.
monster? Okay, well, I guess I'm not curing your wounds just yet. Sorry.
Don't worry,
we've
I'm
got
right
potions,
here
Because I
too.
can't get
And
there.
also potions.
I'll just shoot it.
Sure.
That's really my job. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's another 9
Damn.
piercing damage.
Awesome. Wick is up. Oh wait, no.
No.
No. Sorry, wrong spot in the thing. The zombie is going to swipe at you. And
Right out of my shoulder.
19
That's gonna hit.
for 7 points of
That's
damage.
a little more painful.
Just gets a good scratch on you.
Are we doing Drakina Potion as a bonus action?
Yeah.
It's your own potion as a bonus action.
I mean, that's not rules written, but it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Kavaro,
Yeah, we're gonna hit the big idiot in front of me.
go for it.
Unless
Stupid idiot.
I can go around him and hit the zombie and not get swiped at. That's what depends on.
You could go around and hit the zombie.
Okay, we're gonna go around and hit the zombie because
Go for
he's
it.
attacking my butt.
Yeah.
15
Yep.
I mean, this thing's attacking me.
for 12.
Nice.
Dang.
Crunch.
Okay, see, that would have been nice against the big thing.
Just you cleave even deeper this time.
Nice.
I
Pull
hope
it out,
that's
and
right.
the gore just kind of flies off as you pull it out. And actually, some of it kind of falls and then splatters right on your head.
Spend it all on those.
I laugh as the gore hits my head.
Wick is up.
I'ma stab the bastard that bit me.
Go for it.
For 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah.
20 something.
I mean, a 15 hits,
Good
so I
number.
think you're good.
Ooh! 10 whole damage.
Oof.
Yeah, take that. I'd also like to drink my healing potion.
You stab into it, and you actually like just push out some of the bones of it. It just like falls
Come
the
out
side
the
of
other
it.
side.
Yeah.
Just not even stab, just push the bonus.
Well, I mean, how do you even like use a rapier on a skeleton, man? You gotta hit it right on the
Hey,
bone,
rapiers,
right?
no, rapiers can carve, stab, and or they can cut, stab, and slash.
Yeah,
You
but
slash it.
rapiers slashing bone, straight bone, wouldn't do that much, I don't think.
You'd be surprised.
That is
horrifying.
Yeah.
I know.
You're like, trust me, we do this every weekend.
I'm doing
I
this
have
3
lots
times
of
a week
skills
right
as a
now.
rapier. I have attacked
Next
a lot
week
of
it'll be
bones
5.
as rapiers.
I know how rapiers work. It's my preferred weapon for combat chess.
Alright.
There's so many things going on in that sentence. I love it.
And I'm taking my healing potion.
Go for it.
Great, that's 5 whole HP.
Alright. Valchar.
I am going to once again Sacred Flame the zombie.
Go for it, and it'll pass.
I am also now going to take my own potion of healing.
Okay.
Give me a total of 6.
I think the big Minotaur skeleton will just continue to do the same thing.
Cool.
Don't forget to use second wind. Did you forget you had that
I
again?
keep forgetting I have that.
It'll pull up its axe and just bring it right down on you,
I need one of those signs like Laura had.
and it'll miss.
Yay!
Anna.
I forgot about that.
You don't need to, but I'm just
My turn.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sitting pretty over here, you know. Me and my only missing 1 HP. 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Alright.
2 more arrows, kids. Gravy train is ending soon.
And go 5 mode.
It's true. Once the battle's done.
Also, I say, I'm also willing to give you my crossbow. Because I do shit with it.
The zombie is going to bite at the thing that just almost chopped it in half.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
12.
Nope.
Then it is your turn, Kavaro.
Yeah. I am going to attempt to knock it prone.
Go for it.
I'm just going to just smash it and push it over. This is athletics, I believe.
Yeah.
I rolled a 23.
Natural 20? No, I'm just kidding.
All
Alright, you can knock it prone. You just kind of fights you and you're just like, oh.
Yeah. So then it's got disadvantages on all of its cool deck stuff. Which
Okay.
means it can't dodge Sacred Flame. That's it.
Well, it's got disadvantage
All right.
of dodging Sacred Flame.
They don't have great
I don't
dice.
think you can even dex save something when you're prone. That's fine. You can go.
Wick.
I'm gonna do my second wind. Well, I'm looking at it right now. For a whole another 4 points of. That's great. I'm doing great.
Super good healing.
And then I'm gonna stabby stab the thing. I'm actually doing pretty good.
Doesn't actually say anything.
That's 14.
That, which one were you attacking?
The big thingy.
That will hit.
Yay! For 7 points of damage.
Yeah,
Math.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I do math
Awesome.
all day while I'm mathing now.
Come on, this is not math.
It's too math.
You're adding 2 numbers together.
How's that not math? That's like the definition of math.
It's not complicated.
Yeah, my friend I'll take doing math.
If that's your turn, then Valchar's up.
I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing.
Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah.
I really like that theme song.
Sacred Flame on what?
The zombie.
The zombie?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said it does not affect Dex?
Technically not.
Technically not.
If you attack it, you get advantage, and it has disadvantage on all attacks, but it doesn't affect Dex apparently. Even though it's a zombie. like,
He's a
not
little
around.
salty about it.
I know.
I'm gonna say because you use your whole turn, you're kind of holding it down, that it would get a disadvantage on this.
Fair.
But if it was just like pushed over, it could like move and stuff. But you're
Yeah.
like pinning it.
Yeah.
So for this,
Pretty much my goal. So
it will
hold down
fail.
While he burns it alive.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill
While
it. Kill
burns
it.
it dead and alive.
Kill it dead.
4.
All right, it will take 4 points of damage.
That's not killing it dead.
Sorry. At least I haven't done 8 damage.
Don't hate yourself.
Yeah, now that wood.
So the big guy will take up his... He'll actually just go down and bite you again, because that seemed to work last time.
Please don't crit on this.
It's a 13.
Misses.
That will miss.
No, you don't.
Enna's up.
I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty good.
Alright. We're gonna do the same thing I've been doing until I run out of arrows, which is in 2 turns. That is a 22.
That'll hit.
I got hit once for 7.
And that's a 5.
Alright.
damage. On the big one.
Alright. The zombie being held down, he will get disadvantage on his attack for this. He's going to try and claw at you, just... And he will miss. Then it's your turn, Kavaro.
While I hold him, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Then he's not going to get the disadvantage for the Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Because you used your whole turn to just kind of
Yeah.
pin him there and hold him there.
He's still prone though, so you get advantage on the attack. So
Yeah.
it's kind of which
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll leave him there. I'll stand up with my axe and just push it into his face.
Not even swing it, just.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
16.
Yep.
11.
You take it, you just smash its head, and it pops like a pumpkin.
Nice.
Just,
A real gross pumpkin.
yeah.
And it's back in the doorway like, oh.
Just go around my feet and on my head.
Yeah, you're kind of covered in half-decayed brain bits.
Ew.
Wick is
I
up.
wonder-
I love your heroes now, Wick.
Not a very good hero, apparently.
Guys, stop.
I'm gonna stab it.
All right.
Stab it for
We're so mean.
Not nearly as strong.
Natural one.
Do you have pop charges? No.
Maybe.
I don't know. How close are you to me? Are you
pretty much right next
Yeah,
to
you
me.
two are right next to each
Except
other.
I was fighting a different.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Roll damage.
What's your roll max?
No, only 7 points of damage.
Hey, you take 7 points of damage. Sorry. The dice don't lie.
Ow! Max would have killed him.
You know the dice don't lie.
Max would have killed him.
Valchar, you just got stabbed in the back, and now it's your turn.
The bone and they moved and you were right there. I'm sorry.
Careful next time.
Wait, get it together. Don't choke.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Screw that. 1d8 plus 2.
Damn.
Alright, cool. 4.
I'm sorry.
Almost double digits. So close.
The Minotaur is going to take its great axe, both hands, just smash it down right on you, Wick. Possibly, with a 21.
That is.
And that's not the right dice. This one.
That does not have enough numbers on it.
Yeah. Actually, this one, I rolled the wrong one this whole time.
Oh no.
Where is that bigger one?
Oh god.
Oh, it is a big
For
one.
9 damage.
Okay.
Just crunch. You're able to catch it on your shield, and it digs into you feel your forearm almost break from the amount of pressure that just comes smashing down.
Ow.
And Enna's up.
Okay, let's shoot the sucker. This is the last arrow, kids.
I should really get a shield.
That's a 10.
That'll miss.
Yeah. So that's 0 more arrows for Enna. I'm gonna stow my longbow,
Okay.
and then I'll figure out what to do on next turn.
All right. Kavaro.
I will go behind the big guy, since it's swinging at her. And I'll swing at it with some advantage,
Why with advantage?
because I'm flanking it. We're directly behind it.
I don't usually do flanking rolls.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled an
That
natural.
was rogue.
In fact, I rolled 2 of them.
You roll. I guess roll damage.
3, so 19.
How would you like to do this?
So it's like, stop hitting her! And I'll just start like whacking at it until it just falls apart.
Alright, so Kavaro seeing Wick just get or seeing her arm almost break from the pressure, gets behind it and just starts cleaving. And with every cleave, he just takes all the bones with him, and the thing just goes. Takes all the bones. Takes all the bones. Bones just start flying all to one side, flying all the other sides. And it's just the last one is the head, and he just cleaves it, and it just cracks right in half. And there you go.
Are you having fun?
Literally
Laughing
stabbed
as
in the
I
back.
just smash this in the card.
I'm gonna go retrieve.
Let's turn around!
Sure.
I'm back up to
There's
I used 7.
I'm sorry.
Can I retrieve all of them or only
Hold
part of
on.
them?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
You shot 7. You
Yeah.
get 5.
Got a little broken.
Yep.
Oh, what name did you give again?
Oh, you guys know me as Kada.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Kata?
Yeah.
I'm not using these or my crossbow because I'm really not sure how to.
Why? Great. Cool. I will definitely take those.
I'm gonna take this away from you.
Yeah, like,
Chocolate bud.
yeah. It's like the deadliest nerve ever. Is it a light or a hand?
It is a light crossbow. And I had it.
It's only this big. It's fine, it's small.
Here.
Oh. I'm fancy with my stuff.
Well, it does the same amount as my longbow.
Is the mausoleum gone?
range.
No,
Okay.
just the individual left.
Dude, so is the door still open?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to
And-
go in and look.
Well, okay.
Has your... No, because light is a concentration spell.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I thought it was, so you could only do it.
I think you can
You
only
don't
have
have
one
one
of
at
them.
One at a
Okay.
time.
It's not a concentration. You only have one at a time.
So has your axe been glowing this
Yes.
entire
So as the bones were flying, you could just see them highlighted.
Yeah, the lightsaber.
And then occasionally it's backlit by the sacred flame. The righteous
Yeah, I want to go look at the
Yeah, I'm gonna
mausoleum.
follow behind her.
Hello.
All right, so you guys are gonna go
I'm
inside.
gonna, like,
I'm
protect
in the
her.
door. I'm staying in the doorway. But, like,
All right.
first.
This is it's a heavily ingrained door. If you want, there's some writing on it.
Yes, I'd like to read it. Kavaro, lower your light. Please.
Lower?
Like, bring it lower.
Oh, sure. I'll lower my axe so she can actually see.
All right, on the front door it says, "Edric the Fierce, hero of the realm. You saved life, and in death, life will protect you."
He is a protector.
You actually recognize the name Edric the Fierce.
Edric the Fierce. Cool.
EDRIC.
Oh, hey, hey! I did what you do to my name.
CK.
Edric the Fierce is actually half legend, half not a lot is written with exact names because any books like that are extremely old. You do know that he was one of the greatest warriors in the Great Primordial War, and the war brought civilization almost to extinction. If it weren't for the 5 pillars of humanity, Edric was one of the 5 pillars of humanity. He was one of the 5 mightiest soldiers at the time, mightiest warriors.
The Great Primordial.
Yep, the war, Primordial War.
Oh. Yeah, guys, that was a protector.
Is he the one that made his head pop?
No.
Well, that's good.
No, the one who didn't fight us when we attacked. He was put here to protect somebody who's actually a legend.
Well, he seems to have been failing.
Or was he the one who spawned all of these? Because when he disappeared, all of these creatures showed up.
To protect him.
The zombies?
Using necromancy to protect dead heroes? Using the body of the dead heroes to protect the dead heroes.
To protect a legend.
I'm
A
not
dead
denying that-
hero legend, protected by the dead hero bodies. Is that how most legends go that you've read?
Well, most legends usually end when the hero dies. That's kind of what makes them legends.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think he's who we're after. I don't think he was bad.
I think these zombies are, though.
I think the zombies are being controlled. It doesn't mean they're bad.
There is one other option that I could think of, and he was the one holding off everything. And then when he disappeared, everything started to come up.
You're right. That would make sense. Huh.
Is there like any movement from inside the mausoleum?
There's no movement.
No noises or anything?
No.
Does it go down?
No. There's like
Just like a
inside there's a really elaborate looking what's a good word? Coffin casket.
Has it been opened?
It's not opened.
Or that creature was protecting this
Yeah,
person?
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He was here to protect Edric. That's
Is there anything around behind the mausoleum? If we walk around?
If you want to go
yeah,
back
I'm
there.
gonna walk around sort of along the wall.
Okay. You don't. It's just a dead end here, and it's the same. The statues along the outside with the graves on the inside.
Well, look, the only way to find out anything is to go in there.
Hey, Rick! I
No,
thought I saw
no,
something written
no,
on a gravestone
no,
over
no,
there. Maybe you
no,
should go look.
No!
Like trying desperately brace against the door to not let anybody in.
I will push her out of the way.
Okay.
I resist.
If you want to fight it, you
Yeah.
you guys can roll opposing strength checks.
Oh, this'll be great.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Clash
I
of
got a
Titans.
+3.
I have a +4.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh my!
Beats you.
You cannot move the little gnome.
No! This is an actual big-time hero. We can't just go in there and be disrespectful and disturb him.
We're not gonna open the coffin.
There's no movement in here. Kavaro, no.
I'm looking around like, please don't look at me.
Like, did that just happen? Did I just get
Yep.
out muscled?
Oh, fucking no.
Nobody saw that.
No.
I probably did, and I'm probably not saying anything.
That's going in your book.
No.
I'm the writer.
The day the
I'm the
gnome stood
manager.
up to Kavaro. It's like David and Goliath up in here.
If we go in here, we have to do so respectfully.
Well, yeah.
I agree.
I'm saying we ask permission to go in first. If nothing stops us, we go in and we are quiet and we don't open the tomb.
I'm gonna walk over to the zombie that I killed earlier. I didn't squish its head, and I'm gonna squish its head. I'm just gonna squish
Rather
it all
easy.
To the ground.
You
And I'll
prove to
look
yourself
back.
your
And then
strength there, buddy.
and I'll walk back over to the hallway and pout in the hallway.
If
With my
you,
glowing hands.
Yes.
It's just under it.
Yep.
Occasionally tears drop off the glowing axe and makes a pattern on the ceiling.
if we agree to that, I will move and we can go in. If we don't, I'm not moving until you guys leave.
Look, move. We're not gonna cause you trouble. We're not idiots. I mean, he is, but he's crying over his axe. So.
I take the light away from him so no one can see him.
It gets real damn dark in there for you, which you're kind of thankful
Total
for.
darkness.
I want your word.
I'm not gonna disturb anything.
Look, I enjoy living. I would prefer not to be killed. I'm following your lead, but we have to go in there. Go, do your thing.
Okay, fine. May we enter and look to see what's been disturbing these resting heroes?
Silence.
Well,
Was there a
no.
god that this dude fought for or followed or anything? Is there somebody we should be like beseeching for their whatever gods do?
You wouldn't know anything like that.
Would I?
No, none of you would.
Well,
know
yeah, I'm
any
asking.
specifics
I'm
like that.
specifically asking.
Right. She's looking. Yeah, I'm telling you, you wouldn't know that.
Not that I know
He
of.
wasn't a champion for anybody.
It
No
wasn't
markings on the
mentioned.
tomb that would depict that.
No, it's not a. It's not a religious thing.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
And I walk in. And if nothing stops me, I let the others come in. I
Okay.
follow.
nothing stops you.
Okay. Now we don't break anything. We don't touch anything that we don't need to. We don't open anything.
We get it, kid. Let's go.
I'm not a kid.
Let's go.
Probably older
I
than
thought
you
said you were
are.
gonna be quiet. I say from outside. I don't actually go in.
All right.
Come on, let's go. I'm not gonna do anything. Let's go.
Come in.
I'm in with you. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
I'm just outside the.
Yeah,
You guys have to actually have some light source. You can't just see in the dark. It's
We
one
have 2 people with dark vision.
Yeah, we both have dark vision.
but it's like actually just pitch black. You have to have like a little bit of light at least.
Belcher,
So
can
once you
give
turn
us
that
a
out,
light,
yeah.
please.
Who wants something lit?
Light my book.
Light the book.
Keep it
Okay.
lit.
It's so you're walking in?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You see
And I'm
inside a very elaborate kind of just built of stone with a nice slab on top, and it's elaborate with lots of drawings of primordials and like armies besieging them and fighting them with champions, and it's quite beautiful. And you, if that's what you see. So the walls are kind of decorated the same way.
Is it just the one room?
Yeah, it's just the coffin right there.
As they're all in there, I'm gonna walk back to the little stone bridge and like look around. If I see anything, we're gonna kill it.
Okay.
I'm pretty butthurt. I'm looking to kill something.
Minor illusion of frog.
Oh, you're busy.
Yeah, you
I see this.
I probably would. I've spent time around you. I know you're upset. I just minor illusion of frog for you to chase.
Like,
Up
right
and down the
before you walk in.
hallway. Except that minor illusion is stationary, so it like blinks
Yeah, I would just
and then
walk
comes
over
back
and
and
just
blinks.
smash
I'm looking for anything out of place or like it's been disturbed
Right.
recently.
Roll perception.
I think I'll probably look for some writing. I know Elvish. I imagine Giant and Orc are probably not going to be relevant, but I know Elvish.
That's a 12.
Okay. This is mostly drawings.
Okay.
And on the tomb itself. It says, "Here lies Edric, Edric the
Sure.
Fierce."
And that's in common.
Yeah, you can read that. There's also some writing you don't know.
Okay. What language?
What languages do you know?
Draconic, Gnomish, Common, and Celestial.
You don't know it.
Okay.
And you're doing perception. You see that this has not been moved in a long time. There's lots of dust that's been gathered, but you can see if you're looking around that there have been footmarks like walking around, and there is looks like one spot where it like a large piece of stone was kind of dragged on the side. It's like on the ground.
Yeah, a large piece of stone.
Yeah.
Do I see the stone at all? Like, is it on one side of the room? There obviously something was dragged there.
Yeah.
Hey, come take a look at this.
Alright. What you got?
Something was dragged. Something heavy.
If you guys want to do investigation checks to see if you can figure out what that might have been.
While they're looking, I'm gonna go complicity so you can spar with it.
All right, sounds good.
21.
14.
Okay. You can pretty well gather that this was the top of the coffin being smashed around, like slid to the side, and just like resting up against the coffin itself.
I guess we have to break one of my rules.
It's like something got here before we did. Surprise. Wait, so it's currently open?
No, it's not open right now.
It looks like it was opened and then shut again.
Yeah.
Hey, Kavaro!
What?
We need somebody big and strong.
Fine.
We've already got the strong, we just need the big.
I'll walk in. Is she in the way? Between me
She's
and
kind
Like
of.
shoulder check me.
You could make a path where she's in your way.
Okay.
Pretty easily.
So I'm gonna like walk in and like walk a foot out of the way and just like body check her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you need thaumaturgy?
Yeah.
And then
Do
walk
something
up.
that's-
Okay, what do you want me to do?
We need help lift. I need the lid of the coffin lifted up.
I will just kick it off.
Oh.
break your
I lift
toe.
up my foot and just gadoosh.
Full on Buffy or Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Kick to the coffin groin.
Do a strength check for me.
15.
Is the coffin lid resisting?
All right, you're able to kind of push it off, and it slides, and then it just hits and cracks.
Nice.
So,
And then you hear it as both the two pieces fall.
Boy, not strong enough to get it all the way off, huh?
the more
Oh,
she
yeah.
says that, I'm going to cast thaumaturgy. And it's going to be I'm going to give ominous whispers into her head.
Oh, what do they say?
Oh, I don't know. They just,
ominous.
Do I get like an investigation or anything on that, or do I just... Okay. You guys see me like, I'll wait for you guys outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in.
Yeah, I'm looking in at the same time going,
Kavaro, why'd you break it?
All right, you see a skeleton that's in very elaborate looking armor that is laying on its side, kind of pushed up against the side of the coffin.
So obviously not in its original resting position.
Right.
Is anything like would I have any idea if like a weapon or some sort of like shield or part of the armor is missing?
There's no weapon in there.
And I wouldn't have an idea if he was buried with a weapon.
I don't think you would know, but famous heroes are generally they're buried with their stuff. So
His weapon was stolen.
Does his armor look nice?
Kavaro? Kavaro, that's probably what got
his
us
armor
into
looks
it.
very nice,
No,
but it looks more nice, but not like functional.
more
it's
ornamental.
ceremonial.
Mm.
Hey.
By the way, I rolled a perception check to try and figure out why things are whispering at me, and I only rolled a 10.
Kavaro?
So I probably failed, and I'm still looking around to find what's
Roll
whispering.
perception.
There's a bit of a 12 for the spell save.
Yep,
If you want
not
to
there yet. Roll the 10.
That's a 9 persuasion.
Well, to be fair, I rolled a 6 on my intelligence, so I'll agree with you.
I think we need to find his weapon.
I like weapons.
Of course you do. We have to give it back to him.
Oh.
It's his weapon.
So talking to my duplicate. It's like, I know. It just came out of the ground.
I'm with idiots.
Well, he walked in. I made it so that he could
You're
spar
just
with it.
figuring this out.
And then he walked in. I'm like, I now just made the duplicate. I'm like, sorry. There's nothing for you to do.
I guess we could find it. Do you think it's still here somewhere?
I think the reason all of this has been unbalanced is because it was taken. I don't know if it's still here.
Maybe the old man knows.
We could go back and ask. This is a more information than he gave us, anyways.
So I'll walk out of the mausoleum.
Okay.
And just search around the room to see if I can find some sort of a weapon.
I'd like to try and put the
two pieces back.
back on the thing. Yeah.
Eventually figure out.
Okay. You can,
I don't think
since it's now in half, you can pretty easily do it. I mean, with
It'll
your
take-
strength.
Yeah.
It'll take you really trying, but you can get it.
Cool.
You don't find any weapons or really much anything of use down there.
I'm sorry he broke your coffin, and we're gonna find your weapon.
Guys, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Are we done?
I think we need to go
Yep.
back and talk to the wizard.
Okay, that sounds good. This place is it creeps.
To the hermit!
You hearing voices?
No,
Oh,
definitely not.
okay.
Voices.
Because, these places are haunted.
Yeah, I know. We just fought a bunch of them.
That's not haunted, that's necromancy.
Difference?
Difference is those are controlled by somebody. But spirits and ghosts, those are real. And they can whisper, and then they can try to possess you.
Cool. Let's get out of here then.
You scared, Kavaro?
I'm already leaving.
Nope.
I'm already down the hallway.
Nope.
You're getting away from the lights, and you're kind of like feeling your way
Yep.
down the hall.
I close the mausoleum door.
Okay.
If you're here, we're gonna find his weapon and bring it back. I promise.
And then I follow. I trail behind the group.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do? Cool. You guys can start heading back, and we are going to break for now. See you back in 5 to 10.